So with this, the advertising job, you get all sorts of jobs to do. And a bloke rang me up. He said, "Hey, come and blow us a strong room." You know, he said, "We've got a bank strong room we want blowing." I thought, oh, this is it. All these years I've been waiting for one of these buggers. Me in the white suit in the Argentine, you know. I said, "How much is in it?" You know. And then he said, "Don't talk like a twat. You like, come out of that tree and I'll talk to you." Sort of thing. I said, "What's the carry on?" He said, "We're altering the premises for humpbatches in Hanley, middle of Hanley there. And the store came up the street and up to the bank and over the bank, and the bank was shifting their little premises onto the other corner." He said, "We've got to alter the premises to make it all into the one shop. Will you come up and blow the strong? We've hit the strong room, we can do now with it." So he goes up there the next morning. When I got there they took the front window out, and they got some planks in to get in with the wheelbarrows, and they've been chommering away at the corner of the strong room for a week and knocked about hatful off. You see. So I said, "Have you got the key?" You know. Not that we need it, but it saves explosive, you know. He said, "Aye." So we go in the strong room. I thought, well, just the job, because it's a room in a room, you see. 5 courses of engineering brick with strips of steel down and a concrete lid on the top. So you get in the room and drill one wall. Put a dozen in this wall, give it a fair bloody thrutching, and that'll knacker that, you see. And then do the other wall at the other end, and then add the roof on with acros and do the others and do the roof last, you see. So we got into and just as I was going to go in there, a young huntbatch comes up. Now he's a round tabler, and I'd been to their round table about a month previously, and he looked at me and he went all pensive like. He says, "Christ," he said, "they've not sent for you." I said, "They have." I said, "Absolutely painless. You won't need an anaesthetic for this." He said, "Me bloody shop." "Don't worry. You go and have your cup of coffee and forget it." Anyway, somebody led him off. Went in, drilled it, put the explosive in, let these dozen bits of fuse come out into the street. And then they started, like that, you know, makes your bloody teeth chatter for a minute. And the pigeons took off and did a couple of laps. And the bobby was standing on the edge of the pit. He pulled his helmet over his eyes, you know. And the last one went, and all the dust was coming out, and the lads went in there, "Hee!" And there the wall is a steaming ruin, you see, hanging on bits of metal. "Hee! Bloody lovely! Hee! We can have this in the wheelbarrow now." Gosh, so I thought, I'm not going in there with all, because it gets in your navel and, you know, behind your ears and up your nostril. And just there, the humpbatch come up, and he's all smiles. He said, "By God," he said, "you've helped us out this morning." I said, "I'll say, you wouldn't have had this department open for Christmas." He said, "I'm not talking about that." I said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "Do you realise you're working directly underneath the ladies' underwear department?" I said, "So what?" "Oh," he said, "we've had one in this morning. Our manageress, she had a hell of a time with her. 3/4 of an hour. She tried all the rubber corsets. When she went in there, she come out here. When she went in there, the bloody sand run to the bottom." Said, "We got the 36 guinea, whalebone and string, and she couldn't get them to meet. And that first shot went off. Oh, my God!" She was in, laced up, and out the bloody shop in 4 minutes, she said. "Come and pick yourself a suit."